have a competition between the two. Basically what's happening in this scene, what happened before the scene is Joe has had a fight with his son Chris about what he's done, and Joe during the scene is trying to find a way to reconcile that and see where he's going to go from here emotionally and with his life. I hope you enjoy it.
You want here?
His friend is not home.
I don't like him mixing in so much.
It's too late, Joe. He knows.
How does he know?
He guessed a long time ago.
Well, I don't like that.
What you don't like.
Yeah, what I don't like.
You can't bully yourself through this one, Joe. Better be smart. This thing is not over yet.
And what is she doing up there? She don't come out of her room?
I don't know. What does she do? Sit down. Stop being mad. You want to live? You better figure out your life.
She don't know, does she?
She saw Chris storming out of here. It's one to one she knows how to add.
Maybe I ought to talk to her.
Don't ask me, Joe.
Then who do I ask? But I don't think she'll do anything about it.
You're asking me again?
I'm asking you! What am I? A stranger? I thought I had a family here. What happened to my family?
You've got a family. I'm simply telling you, I have no strength to think anymore.
You have no strength. The minute there's trouble, you have no strength.
Joe, you're doing the same thing again. Whenever there's trouble, you yell at me and think that settles it.
Then what do I do? Tell me. Talk to you. What do I do?
Joe, I've been thinking this way. If he comes back...
What do you mean if? He's coming back.
I think if you sit him down and you explain yourself, I mean, you ought to make it clear to him that you know you did a terrible thing. I mean, if he saw that you realized what you did. You see?
What ice does that cut?
I mean, if you told him that you want to pay for what you did.
How can I pay?
Tell him you're willing to go to prison.
I'm willing to!
You wouldn't go. He wouldn't ask you to go. But if you told him you wanted to, if he could feel that you wanted to pay, maybe he would forgive you.
Forgive me. For what?
Joe, you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean! You wanted money. So I made money. What? Must I be forgiven? You wanted money, didn't you?
I didn't want it.
I didn't want it that way either! What difference is it what you want? I spoiled the both of you. I should have put him out when he was 10, like I was put out. Make him earn his keep. Then he know how a buck is made in this world. Forgiven. I could live on a quarter a day myself, but I've got a family,
Joe,
so I got to...
Joe, I don't excuse it that you did it.
It's got to excuse it.
There's something bigger bigger than the
Nothing
same.
is bigger.
There is to him.
There is nothing he could do that I wouldn't forgive. Because he's my son. Because I'm his father and he's my son.
Joe, I tell you.
Nothing is bigger than that! And you're gonna tell him. You understand? I'm his father and he's my son. And if there's something bigger than that, I'll put a bullet in my head.
You stop that!
You heard me! And now you know what to tell him! God damn it! But he wouldn't put me away. He wouldn't do that, would he?
He loved you, Joe. You broke his heart.
But to put me away.
I don't know. I'm beginning to think we don't really know him. They say in the war he was such a killer, and here he was always afraid of mice. I don't know him. I don't know what he'll do.
God damn. If Larry was alive, he wouldn't act like this. He understood the way the world is made. He listened to me. To him, the world had a 40-foot front, and it ended at the building line. This one. Everything upsets him. You make a deal, overcharge 2 cents, and his hair falls out. He don't understand money. Too easy. It came too easy for him. Yes, sir. Now, Larry, that was the boy we lost. Larry. Oh, Larry. I'm not gonna do, Kate.
Joe. Joe, please. You'll be all right. Nothing is going to happen.
For you, Kate. For both of you. That's all I ever lived for.
I know, darling. I know.